Greetings. Father Mark signing on, continuing the series on the history of the Church in the late medieval and early modern periods, moving into the reign of Pope 204, Pope Innocent VII, who reigned from 1404 to 1406. When Pope Boniface IX died on October 1st, 1404, 8 Roman cardinals found themselves in exactly the same position that the Avignon cardinals had been when the anti-pope Robert of Geneva had died on September 16, 1394. They wanted the schism to end. They wanted to retain their positions. They did not want to suffer any penalties or punishment or retribution if the other side prevailed. And, they wanted to come out on the winning side. They wanted their side to prevail. And the Roman cardinals wanted the Holy See to remain in Rome. Envoys from the anti-pope, Pedro de Luna, happened to be in Rome at the time Pope Boniface IX died, as part of the ongoing negotiations to attempt to end the schism. They pushed for a postponement of the election, thinking that they could persuade the cardinals, the Roman cardinals, to simply elect Pedro de Luna, the sitting anti-pope, just elect him as pope, in exchange for their guy, Pedro de Luna, offering the Roman cardinals a pardon and an affirmation of their position, that they would still be cardinals and they would still retain all their benefices, which means their income. However, the Roman cardinals reached the same conclusion that the Avignon cardinals had come to in a decade earlier, and they went ahead with the election. They elected another pope in the Roman line in order to give themselves a bargaining position in case the monarchs of Europe decided to force a mediated settlement. They chose an Italian priest with impeccable credentials as a canon lawyer, once again with an eye to giving themselves an advantage in any possible negotiations. His baptismal name was Cosimo Gentile de Migliorati, Migliorati. He had served as a papal diplomat in England for a decade, providing assurances that England's support for the Roman line of popes would remain firm. He became Archbishop of Ravenna in 1387 and was appointed to the College of Cardinals in 1389. He accepted election on October 17th, 1404. He took his name as Pope Innocent VII, as Pope 204, the third of the legitimate Roman line of popes during the schism. As it happened, Innocent's reign lasted only 2 years and 1 month. He spent 6 months of that time outside of Rome because of rioting and civil unrest that his condottieri, his paid mercenaries, proved either incapable or unwilling to quell. Pope Innocent died on November 6, 1406, with the schism still in effect and appearing as far from resolution as ever. He was followed as Pope 205 by the man who would finally end the schism, Pope Gregory XII. And it is to his reign that we will turn in the next video. So I know this is on less than 5 minutes, but seminarians have told me it's easier to have a separate video for each pope instead of earlier videos I had done a whole century at a time. But this is, so anyway, I'll stick to that. So it's easier to look up. And so we'll do next video, which will be longer, of course, on Gregory XII. So for now, thank you for your attention. This session is adjourned.